Okay, so UConn just won in a close game against Michigan. Let's talk about it. Okay, so starting off with the UConn side, gotta talk first about one of my goats, Azzi Fudd. Okay, this was a master class tonight. Okay, so she played 39 minutes. She had 31 points. Okay, 9 of 20 from the field, 7 of 12 from the three, 7 3-pointers made. Oh, what a demon! What a demon! Okay, and then we had 6 of 6 free throws, 5 rebounds. Okay, that's high up for Azzi. Azzi be getting low rebounds, but Azzi, she played so well tonight. And then we had 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Demon. And so what a performance from Azzi. Okay, I gotta show some other stuff. So this was one of my favorite shots that she had, a 3. I just love her form. I love her form. And then this was another one, this nice little midi to go into the half. Also, she was the MVP of the game, as she should have been. But yeah, Azzi Fudd was just awesome. It's just her doing what she does. Offensively, we needed her so bad. Okay, her and Sarah, my demons. She was just awesome in this game, okay? We had 7 3-pointers made. She was hitting the mini as well. Her defense is so good, 2 steals and 2 blocks, and of course everything she does with the way she's able to lock people down that doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet. Azzi Fudd is a generational player. Azzi Fudd is a special player, okay? And I told my friends this, and I'm going to say this here too, but Azzi does not get the love that she deserves for how good of a player that she is and how generational of a player that she is. People always playing in Azzi's face every single week and discrediting her, and it frustrates me. And Azzi Fudd yet again showed you guys who she was with 31 points against a top tier team, bro. People always counting Azzi Fudd out, okay? And so it just frustrates me in that respect. But there's not enough honey in the world. There's not enough honey in the world for Azzi Fudd and her spectacular performance, and also those clutch shots that she was hitting in the fourth quarter as well. We needed them so badly, okay? Still, there was definitely some times where she was open and they could have got her the ball more, and just some dumb plays that they had in general. And yeah. I mean, 39 minutes, basically played the entire game, bro. We needed every bucket from Azzi. She was just spectacular. Also, today is an appropriate time to share this meme, but there is no limit to the glaze. One of my goats. So shout out to Azzi Fudd. Next up for UConn, let's talk about another one of my goats, Sarah Strong, okay? She played 40 minutes, almost basically the entire game. I think the only time she got to rest was halftime, okay? I'll talk about his rotations later, okay? 16 points, 7 of 15 shooting, no threes, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She had 20 rebounds, okay? Love it, okay? She had 6 assists, okay? 2 turnovers, 3 steals, and 4 blocks, okay? Sarah Strong, oh, what a demon you are, okay? She was great, and there was definitely some times I could see her getting frustrated. They fouled her multiple times in the game, and I think maybe they called her the second time, but there was this one part, I think it was like the third or fourth quarter, where they fouled her, and it was just frustrating as well. So you could see her getting frustrated by that and some of the calls and stuff, and her having no help in the post, okay? They will double teaming her in this game. They will double teaming Azzi as well in this game, and just putting a lot of pressure on them, and her just having no help in the post, her not having any time to rest in this game. I don't know why he didn't let her rest whenever we were up. I really do not know why. But Sarah and Azzi, your efforts will not be forgotten tonight, okay? They carried us so bad in this game. If you watch this game, you understand the contributions of Azzi Fudd and Sarah Strong. Thank God we have them. Thank God. Because, child, we look at everyone else. Sarah Williams, 24 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 shooting. We had no threes, no free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 0 steal, 1 block, I believe, 1 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound. No shade. She got to step it up. And I've been saying, she's going to find her footing, and she probably will eventually. We got to step it up. Got to get some Sarah Strong, some more help in the post. I'm going to be honest right here, okay? Then we look at Ashlyn Shade. We had 30 minutes. We had 8 points, 3 of 10 shooting, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line. We had no free throws. We had 3 rebounds. We had 3 assists, 4 turnovers, no steals, no blocks, 1 offensive rebound, and 2 defensive rebounds. And yet again, where's everybody that told me Ashlyn Shade should start in the team? Where's everybody that told me, as I've been saying the past few games, I didn't believe in it, and I didn't believe in it. I believe the last game she had one of her better performances, but just some of the stuff she does. There was this one play, she went for it, and that was clearly an offensive foul, and then she was confused by the refs about that, and she just kept taking dumb shots whenever other people were open, like a Sarah, like an Azzi. If they open, you don't take the shot. Okay? I don't know why she's taking 10 shots in a game. Nobody asked for that, okay? Michael Jordan, no, okay? So, yeah, I don't know what is going on there. And then not getting enough rebounds and just, like some fouls and some of the other plays that she has. Like I said, Ashton Sade in an extended amount of time is not helping. She's better as a spark off the bench, okay? An extended amount of time, she has so many negative plays, and it just really frustrates me, okay? You see Sarah open, you see Azzi open, you get them the ball. It's that simple, okay? And then next up, we look at KK Arnold. 37 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 8 shooting, 1 of 5 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 free throws. We had 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnover, 2 steal, 0 block, 0 defensive rebound, 0 offensive rebound, 4 defensive rebound. The thing is, KK did not play well in this game. KK did not play well in this game, okay? And a lot of people are going to say, oh, but what about that play at the end? I'll give her that, and I'll give her the assist. Those are the 2 things that I can give her in this game, okay? But if you watch this game in real time, you would understand how frustrated that I am by this performance. I don't know why she played so many minutes. Kaylee Heckle only played, 10 minutes, okay? I don't understand what he's doing. I don't know if this was supposed to be a learning lesson or something, but, almost gave me a heart attack. That's what I do know. That is what I do know, bro. Break after break after break. The facilitation, some bad turnovers, and just some negative plays that she has on the floor. She has some good defensive plays, but some of the other stuff, I was just like, girl, what are you doing? And I see a 2 of 8 from the floor. I see a 2 of 8 from the floor. She is one of the reasons why this game was as close as it was. Kaylee Heckle should be playing more minutes, okay? You guys are going to say what you're going to say in the comments, but actually watching the game, you can see where my frustration comes from if you did watch the game. So before you comment on this, at least have watched the entire game so you can see where I'm coming from. That's what I ask, okay? And then we looked at Azzi Fudd already, one of my GOATs. We look at the bench. Blanca, 8 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 shooting, no 3-pointers, no free throws, no rebounds, 1 assist. We had 2 turnovers, 0 steals, 0 block, 0 offensive rebound or defensive rebound. So my entire thing was Blanca. She had a good play or 2 in this game. This 1 assist, I believe, that she had to K9. I thought that was a nice moment of threading the needle. So she had some good stuff. So I will give her that there as well. But, I don't understand why he didn't play her more minutes. I think it was after she had a turnover and he yanked her from the game. I think this was probably in the second quarter, early in the third quarter, and she didn't play more. Okay, we saw what she did the last game when she had 18 points. I said she got to limit the turnovers 100% and, slow it down in transition, and I still do maintain those things. But I don't know why she didn't play more minutes. I don't know why, and I don't know why he didn't explore that lineup of K9, Azzi, Blanca, Sarah, Allie. I don't think he played that lineup at all during this game, and if he did, it was very short-lived. So if anything, I would have liked to see him play that lineup more instead of playing KK for 30-something minutes. Like, that's not what the fans wanted to see. That's not what the fans wanted to see. We look at Jenna, 4 minutes, 0 points, and then I don't think she has much recorded stats, 1 turnover. She didn't really play a whole lot. There's not really much for me to say, honestly. For some reason, it deleted my part on K9, but she had 10 minutes played, 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field. No threes, 1 of 1 free throws, 2 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 turnover, 0 steals, 0 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound. So she had some passes or some moments that were good ideas, like some shots that she had. It just didn't fall and everything. Sometimes when she was trying to be disruptive on defense, she was trying to put some effort. Like I said, I think she should have played more minutes and everything. However, she got to step it up from a scoring perspective and, all those other things, So I will say that she got to play better. She need more time. I can say those things about K9. And then Allie Zabel played 8 minutes, no points. I believe she had 1 assist, so 1 steal. So not much to show for her time, but I don't know why I deleted that section. And here's everyone from Michigan, okay? So I'll just read the points, and then you can read the advanced stats above me, okay? So Ashley, 4 points. Silas Swords, 29 points. She was a star of the game for them. Holloway, 7 points. Olivia Olson, 18 points. Brooke, I believe that's 0 points. Crockett, 2 points. Mackenzie, 0 points. To Yella, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, 7 points, and then Kendall, 2 points. Curious about the advanced stats. Okay, so for the game leaders, for points, we had Silas Swords for Michigan, Azzi Fudd for UConn. For rebounds, we had Olsen for Michigan, Sarah Strong for UConn, and then for assists, we had Holloway for Michigan, and we had KK Arnold for UConn. And if you're curious about scoring by quarter, 5-22, 22-23, third quarter 18-4. Believe me, I'll talk about that third quarter later. Fourth quarter 24-23. Ultimate score was 69-72. Here's some of the advanced metrics in a way you can read them a little bit easier. So from the field, Michigan 36%, we were 38%, 3-pointers 38% to 33, turnovers 14-17, and rebounds 43-47. Take a look at the advanced stats for the game for the entire teams. So UConn was 26 of 69 from the field, 38%, which is just brutal. Ooh, no liver, there we go. We were 10 of 30 from the three-point line, 33%, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. I feel like we should have got more free throws because they were fouling us and they didn't call some stuff. And then we look at the free throw percentage, that's 91%. Total rebounds, 47, which is a great number, 13 offensive, 34 defensive. Assists, 21, which is great. Steals, 8, blocks, 7, total turnovers, 17, which is unacceptable. And then I believe that's points off turnovers, which is going to be 12. Okay, fast break points, 18 points in transition. We look at points in the paint, 28, fouls, 13, no technical fouls in this game. The largest lead was 20 in this basketball game. Okay, a 20-point lead that we had, and I'll talk about that. Michigan, 26 of 73 from the field, 36% from the field, 12 of 32 from the three-point line, 38%, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 63% from the free throw line, rebounds, 43 total, 15 offensive, 28 defensive, 16 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, 14 turnovers, 22 points off turnovers, and then in fast break points or transition points, only 4 points in transition, points in the paint, 28, fouls, we had 15, technical fouls, 0, and largest lead was 0. Getting into the overall section, okay, why did UConn win this game? What did I like? What didn't I like? Okay, in the first half, I thought that UConn played pretty well, okay? Getting out in transition, getting some buckets. I thought that the defense was really stifling when you're having double teams, forcing them into turnovers, hedging the screens, being able to switch, and I thought that the defense was really, really solid in the first half as well. We were scoring some good buckets as well, just some team basketball, got off to a great start, okay? Second half, we deviated from that in a big way, okay? You saw the third quarter, I believe we only scored 4 points. It was terrible. It was terrible. We couldn't score, and our defense was terrible in the third quarter, okay? Not getting there fast enough to close out and contest those threes, and it was just bad. It was just bad. Not knowing where we're supposed to be, bad communication on defense. You saw Azzi getting frustrated. You saw Sarah getting frustrated. It was like, what are we doing, okay? And his rotations were terrible. Like I said, not doing that one enough with Blanca and Azzi and Sarah, I thought was a missed opportunity. I thought that K9 should have played more minutes. I thought that KK should have played less minutes, and Ashlyn Shade as well. I don't know what he was doing with his rotations, but it was incredibly frustrating, okay? Sarah not getting to basically rest in this game, and same thing with Azzi. They didn't get to rest in this game. I don't know why he didn't rest them more when we were up as well. And so, yeah, and my friend was mentioning this too, but the fact that Azzi was guarding Sila in the first half, holding her to terrible field goal percentage, and in the second half, he told her not to do that. So I'm not really understanding that. I don't know if him keeping in KK so long was like a learning lesson or whatever, but it's still frustrating. It's frustrating seeing Azzi or Sarah open and them not getting the ball, and it's frustrating some of his play designs as well, and just some of the stuff that he was doing with his rotations, okay? Incredibly stressful to watch this game, because we should have beat their ass by 20 points. We should have done that, okay? And he was not making enough adjustments. I don't know why Blanca didn't get to play more minutes, like I said earlier. So it's just a thing of like the timeouts and the leads that they will get on. So I didn't like the timeouts. I didn't like the rotations. The refereeing frustrated me as well. The plays that he was drawing up, okay? We don't have Sarah. We don't have Azzi. We don't win this game. Okay? So their contributions will not go unnoticed. But when Sarah don't have enough help in the post, Azzi don't have enough help with the guards, these are problems that we have. Everybody else outside of them has to step it up from a scoring perspective, from a rebounding perspective, from a defense perspective. Because what I saw from tonight, I was incredibly frustrated. And it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this and go down to the wire. Like these defensive possessions, some of them, I'm just like, what are we doing? And some of the fouls and stuff that we picked up as well. And just times where it's like, we're not playing team basketball, making the extra pass and just doing what we are supposed to do. Okay, I'm sorry. You see certain people open like Azzi and Sarah. Like I said, you get them the ball. I know I get repetitive in these reviews, but some of these things and some of these possessions just bothered me on a fundamental level. We are going ISO and taking contested layups instead of passing out the ball and kicking out the ball and being aware in these moments and being more of threats. So that way people don't have the whole game plan against Sarah and Azzi. Maybe if other people were threats, then the whole game plan wouldn't be against them too. You have to have more threats. Period. And so they gave their all tonight. And shout out to them. This game should not have been as close as it was. Okay, that's my review. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What did we like? What did not we like? And all that other stuff. I said that wrong, but that's my take.